Very excited to share with you My Science Experiment by Turner Barrowman. I decided to ask a simple question to base an experiment off of, and that question is, how many Ritz Bitz crackers could I hide around my apartment before my girlfriend notices? Pretty simple question. We've all wondered it. Next slide here, Drew. A hypothesis to what will happen. She will find the crackers almost immediately and be disappointed and confused. Next slide. The experiment. A few things we had to get some standard sort of variables out of the way right away to make it a clean experiment. So you know this, there are 3 types of Ritz Bitz crackers. I obviously had to choose which type. There are cheese, there are peanut butter, and then there are s'mores. The way I decided here was I didn't want to do peanut butter because it makes my mouth dry. I didn't want to do s'mores because they're inedible trash. So I chose the cheese Ritz Bitz. I did the cheese Ritz Bitz. Here, second thing, I own a dog named Effie. Me and my girlfriend have this beautiful, beautiful dog. And this is a factor because it's a scientific fact that Effie loves Ritz Bitz. She loves them a lot. Yeah, so I had to make sure every place I was hiding the Ritz Bitz was out of reach of this beautiful, beautiful puppy. So, Day one. I decided once I got some Ritz Bitz from the grocery store late at night, and when my girlfriend was sleeping, I hid 10 Ritz Bitz around the house. 1 in the plant, 1 in the drawer, 1 under a mug, 1 by some books, 1 in some Parmesan cheese, 1 in a candle, 1 behind a painting, 1 in the kitty litter box, 1 buying some action figures my girlfriend doesn't like that I have displayed, and 1 on a bookshelf, right? That's my 10 that I did. Then I woke up the next morning, day 2, and my girlfriend was tidying up around the house. And I got very nervous because she was looking at a bookshelf that currently had 2 Ritz Bitz crackers in it. But fortunately enough, she did not see either Ritz Bitz, right? She was so busy keeping the house nice that she didn't notice that there were crackers everywhere. So, she went to work. I hid 17 more Ritz Bitz crackers. 1 there, another on that thing. I used the cheese there to act as a sort of like adhesive to keep it on the light, which is pretty incredible. I hid 1 up there, I hid 1 behind there, in between some books, in the toilet. I put 10 Ritz Bitz crackers on the fan. 10 Ritz Bitz. Day 3, she came home, she did not notice any of those Ritz Bitz crackers. She was walking around our home that currently had 27 crackers. I then hid 40 more Ritz Bitz crackers throughout the house. 1 up there, 1 there, a bunch there, some behind that thing, a thing on top of the door, on top of that thing, another one on top of the door. Outside on our balcony, that's a pizza maker. That's a place that I didn't even know we kept towels. This is our coin stash. We put coins in it to save for vacations. Put a Ritz Bitz on there, in plain sight. Didn't notice it at all. 1 behind that picture, 5 in this drawer, a bunch behind the windowsill, 1 in the icebox, 1 in her tote bag, 1 in her pocket, 1 in her shoe. All right, so then I came home from work after I had hid those 40, right? She was in the living room looking very beautiful and watching Game of Thrones, and in that room at the time she was watching Game of Thrones, there was at least 12 Ritz Bitz hidden in plain sight. She saw none of them. We got to talking, and then eventually she noticed this Ritz Bitz cracker. And she said, "Hey, what's that?" And I panicked, right? Well, in that moment, I discovered a second experiment in this bigger experiment, which was experiment 2. How many crackers does my girlfriend have to find before she knows it's me hiding the crackers the whole time? So when she saw that, she was like, "Hey, what's that thing up there?" And I was like, "I don't know." And she was like, "Go grab it." So I grabbed it, and go back. And I grabbed it, and then when I grabbed it, I was like, "It's a cracker." And she was like, "How did a cracker get up on top of the door?" And I was like, "I have no idea," which I did. And then she was like, I was like, "Maybe it got there when we moved in and we just didn't see it." And then she was like, "I painted this whole room two months ago." And I was like, "I should be paying more attention, huh?" Right? So then I was like, okay, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was the... And then I was like, I think maybe you put it there when we were painting, which is a bad lie, right? I immediately went to the you smelt it, you dealt it situation, and that did not work at all. But she still wasn't suspicious of me, so much so that she told me she asked a coworker if it was possible if a mouse could put it up there. It is not possible that a mouse could put it up there. Even if a mouse did put it up there, why would they leave a delicious cheesy treat like that, you know? So, day 4. I went to work and got this text message, because I went threw that last cracker out, and she found this other cracker, and then she texted me, hey, when you got rid of that other cracker, did you put it here in the cat's litter box? Which means my girlfriend thinks so little of me that she believed I took a cracker, walked to the litter box, and used that as a garbage can. But still, after I said no, I don't know what that is, and then I got home from work, she still didn't notice it until later that day. I was sitting on my phone, and she found a third cracker. She came running into the room, and she was laughing and confused, and she was like, are you fucking hiding crackers everywhere? In conclusion, does anybody have a couch I could stay on for like a couple days, just till I get some stuff figured out? It would be, alright, that's gonna do it for my experiment, guys.